For our project this time, we are going to be making a complementary pair close-up kind of thing. So you're going to find an object. It can be one object or two objects that you have in your pencil bag, in your book bag, something that you will have here for at least 2 weeks, because I don't think we're gonna finish this in one day. This is one that I've been working on. I was using this pair of scissors. So basically we are studying our object and drawing it close up from different points of view, different angles. And then when we color, we're gonna be using complementary pairs. Okay, so I've done blue and orange on this one, then I could do purple and yellow for this row, and then I can do green and red for this row. I am going to show you how we will fold this. I know it's a little big to see the whole thing, but what I did on my piece of paper is I folded it in half, and then I folded this part in half, so it's long and skinny, and then I'm folding this one. This is kind of not exact, so you might have some that are a little bit uneven, but that's okay. I'm gonna fold the ends of it, and I wanna crease it so that it looks like a box and not a rectangle. If I fold it too far, it's gonna start to look like a rectangle. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with this side, and I find it easier to fold it the other way and try to line it up as best as you can. So then we have a square. Then when you unfold it, you have all of those, oopsies, my bad. You have all of those different sections. So you don't actually have to draw any lines, but you can tell the different boxes. And when you start to color, they're separating themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and just draw one more. I'm gonna use a pencil, and it will be a little hard to see on the smartboard, but we are gonna try our best. So first you're gonna take your object and position it in a different way that you haven't really viewed it. And I've done this so many times now, but I'm gonna just see what I can do and find a view of mine that I haven't done before. I think I'm gonna go like this and draw it from this angle, and I'm gonna have it off camera so you can't really see it too much, but I wanna zoom you in so we have better hope of seeing what I am drawing. All right, I think that'll be okay. So I am going to use my pencil, and I'm zooming in when I'm drawing. I want this to make it actually appear bigger. I definitely don't want it to appear smaller than it is, because we want to have like an object study. We want to see the details. We want to fill our space, and it's not even a very big space, but we want to fill it up. So I'm going to make it look like it's going off my box, and I want to start with like this part, maybe. That's what I'll start with this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and find the shape of the thumb hole. And I noticed that there's an extra like 3D, I can see the extra green part, and I'll show you that in a second. So my scissors are blue, but the inside of the handle has a little bit of rubber for grip, and it's green, and I can see that. I can also see a ledge, like a thicker bit of plastic that's here. And then from this angle, I can also see part of the top of the scissors, but not for very long. Okay, there's a little bump right here for where the scissors touches, this thumb hole touches the other part, where your fingers go. And then this comes down. And there's a little angle here. I can see part of my blade, but it's mostly gonna be overlapped by my other handle. So I'm gonna wait a minute, and I'm going to draw my other handle. So I got my blade, on the blade there is a little screw that holds them together. You can see a little line there. See the rest of my blade. On the blade there's a little bit of a sharper edge that is beveled. Then here I have my handle again. I can see a lot more of the side of this handle, but now I'm running off my paper. So here's my fold right there. So I'm just gonna get that line in. And I notice how I'm drawing lightly before I solidify my choice. So I kind of sketched it in and then I made my line a little bit darker. I can also see the side view of this one a lot more than I saw the side of my other handle. And there's that little rectangle here where this touches. And there is a bit of where the finger part goes. But I have hit my edge, so I am going to stop. So I'm going to show you what I was seeing. I've got this inside part here, and here, a little bump, little screw. So I'm really studying all those details and I'm making it touch at least 2 edges of my box. So I'm trying to do that for every one that I have. So, sorry, here is 2, touching 2 edges, zoom us back out a little bit, touching this side and this side, touching here and here, but filling up a lot of the middle, so that's okay. We want to fill up and make our paper look interesting and coming from different angles.